Dorsett again to the 35. He'll be short of a first down by a couple yards. White's first pass. He's going deep and wide open. Tony Hill out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Oh my, did the Cowboys catch the Chiefs looking for the run. Dorsett to the 1-yard line. Tripped up by Dave Lindstrom, just shy of the goal. Run. It Springs, and he has another score, his 6th of the year rushing. Danny White to Tony Hill, 58 yards. And it sets up Ron Springs' 6th rushing touchdown of the season. 7-0 Dallas. On a man he knows well, Hancock, who along with Willie Gold were teammates last year at the University of Tennessee. The Otis Brown for 7 or 8 yards before Bob Brunig could write him down. Third down and 3. Complete to Jackson. And his momentum took him out of bounds at the Kansas City 38-yard line. A first down for the Chiefs, their first of the game. 10 yards on the play. Kenny complete as Michael Downs rides down Willie Scott, the tight end from South Carolina, on his horse.
Take it right off the top.
He's a real cowboy tackle on that one. Intercepted. Michael Downs. The 45 of Kansas City, and Downs has his first interception of the year. NFC Central. Danny White, plenty of time, and Doug Cosby. The tight end Cosby, a first down near midfield. 12 yards before Gary Spaney could make the tackle. 5'11" and 192, but there's no question about his toughness. Ron Springs, a first down at the Kansas City 35. We did not give you all the scores, so let's pick up the other finals. There were 4 shutouts to the games along with this one. On 2nd and 10, Dorsett had little hop and skip, and then looking for the hole and finding 5 yards, 4 or 5 to the 30-yard line. 3rd and long 5. Wide open is Johnson. And a flag is down as Bush Johnson goes out of bounds inside the 9.
Late flag thrown by the side judge.
There's no foul on the play. Pass is completed.
Well,
so it'll be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal. At Springs in motion. They go to Springs. Incomplete. Good coverage by Trent Bryant, who closed quickly. And in comes Raphael Septien to try a field goal. Holding. And it's good. The all-time score in Dallas history, now over 550 points. Raphael Septien gives the Cowboys a 10-point lead with only 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Congratulations to that great athlete. Kenny to Marshall, very nearly intercepted by Dennis Thurman. He came ever so close to picking that one off, and it would have been a touchdown. Kenny has a man at Beckman, and the big tight end is out to the 45-yard line before Downs can make the tackle, and a first down. Beckman, 2nd and 8 on this one. And he hits the Otis Brown, who does a good dancing move along the sidelines, and it's to the Dallas 45. He's very close to a first down.
Kenny's number 1 now. He knows it. Pays big dividends.
On 3rd and short, and the Cowboys are waiting for Jackson. Bob Brunig. Boy, he was in there almost as if he knew what play was coming. One of the stamp out small brush fires with those.
Yes, you could.
Tony Dorsett has a first down at the 32, maybe the 33. Spaney made the tackle, a 10-yard gain. White Dorsett, and a saving tackle by Spaney as Dorsett had some room to run along the sidelines. Place in shadows, so our technicians certainly having their hands full. This is Hill coming back to catch the ball at the 40. I don't think he's got it. No, he does not. If they mark it at the 40, he'll be short 2 yards, and in comes the punting unit.
Tony will not be happy with the way he played that particular situation. Actually was deep enough for the first 4 in his career.
Uh-oh. Danny White. All the way to the 39-yard line. Up to his old trick. Ron Springs out of bounds at the 29-yard line, close to a first down. It appeared 3rd and a yard, and Springs has the first down at the Kansas City 28.
The Cowboys are so confident running in behind their offensive line that they could afford it.
Dorsett.
That run, he was able to use a screen actually by Tony Hill, number 80. Now watch Dorsett right here on Trent Bryant, and Hill is the man that will position himself between Dorsett and Bryant, and of course you can't give him that much room or he'll just waltz into the end zone on you.
And with that run, Dorsett is over 8,000 career yards. So it's 2nd and 25 after the penalty, and Kenny operates from the shotgun. Jim Jeffcoat. That's the first sack for the Cowboys. Number 1 draft pick out of Arizona State. First down Cowboys. That fake to the left, and then Dorsett to the right. And Dorsett downfield to the 44-yard line. Leading 17-0, and at this point dominating the game. Ron Springs stopped at the 49 after a gain of 5. Jerry Blanton from Kentucky. Calvin Daniels of North Carolina made the tackle. 6 in the second quarter. White. Wide open. Tony Hill, and this time he was open against All-Pro Gary Green. First down at the Kansas City 37.
For the next game.
Well, it'll be the Cardinals here on Thanksgiving for Dallas. 3rd down play. Intercepted by Duron Cherry. The 25, the 30.
He's still going.
Is out to the 42-yard line with his 7th interception of the year.
When Gary Barbaro decided not to play this year to hold out a lot.
Thomas, a rookie from San Jose State, is in the backfield now for Kansas City. Whoops, that's going to be intercepted. Ron Fellows, 20, 30. He's to the 34-yard line. Len Berman and the crew. First down Dallas. White out of the shotgun from the 34. 17-0 Cowboys. Looking for more. And there's Cosby. Lloyd Burris with a tackle at the 44-yard line, just shy of a first down. On 2nd and 1. Timmy Newsom, 50, 45, and Newsom all the way to the 40-yard line. Many feel his time is long overdue to be a head coach again. Tony Dorsett, 35-30, and he's down to the 29-yard line. Clock running with 1:10 left, 12 yards on that play. What a catch by Drew Pearson. He stole it from Lucius Smith. Smith has a much better shot at an interception, and Pearson with some highway robbery.
Defensive backs right now on the field. No linebackers.
Well, Pearson hadn't caught a ball. He was hungry. And White throws that one away. Tony Hill was the nearest white shirt down at the goal line. And with 19 seconds left, it will be 4th down and 5, so Septien comes in. Made good on a shorter at 25. And like everything else in this first half, it's good for Dallas.
Well, Tom Landry said yesterday that one of his goals was to start his team into motion to get them ready for the playoffs.
Texas Stadium. Tom Landry's Dallas Cowboys owning the first half of this. All Dallas 20-0. Stay tuned for NFL 83. And Dallas with a 20-0 lead will get the ball first to start this second half. Nick Lowry, first time we've had a chance to mention his name, the talented kicker. Ron Fellows at the 20, and he's got blockers, 30, 40, and dragged down from behind at the Kansas City 47-yard line. Stephon Page made the hit. Big down for Kansas City. They need the ball, trailing 20-0. White, and he goes to his favorite man, Hill, but it'll be short of a first down by about a yard.
Packers checked out of the ball game. 7 defensive backs again.
Complete to Carson, and he almost was loose for a touchdown. Everson Walls, his fingernails were just long enough to drag him down as Carson, with great speed, was spinning away for a possible long touchdown. Fumble, and Dallas has it at the 32-yard line.
Side. He'll come from the left of your screen. Kenny turns his back. Clinkscale right on top of him. Billy Bates, the man who hammered him, a sandwich in there, and of course the Cowboys recover it.
Ron Springs. 25, Dorsett at the 15, the 10, touchdown, Dorsett. Dorsett.
Number 33 almost matched his number on that play, a 32-yard scamper. You saw him using his power to break a tackle, and then out and out using his speed to get away from Cherry.
And this one from 32.
The great running back can turn an average play into a great play. And look at the move he put on right there. Lloyd Burris, 34, dropped completely out of his shoes. Dorsett into the end zone.
Sliding in, 1,000-yard season again. To do, trailing 27-0. To Carson in the flat. And he gets out to the 26-yard line, bear hugged by Brunig and Walls. 4. Wide open is Thomas. A little juggling act, and he's turning this one into a nice run. All the way to the 46 of Dallas, and a flag goes down.
Oh, my.
Illegal block, number 64, on the run. It's a first down.
Nevertheless, the first down for Kansas City. Wide open is Henry Marshall. Marshall with a good move at the 40, 30, to the 24-yard line. And the man wearing 89, Henry Marshall, reminds you so much in style of the great Otis Taylor, who carried those two numbers, 89, so brilliantly in Kansas City. First down at the 24. This is the best penetration by Kansas City. And Theodis Brown picks up yardage to about the 16-yard line. 8 more. Kansas City trying to get on the board with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Played the flex defense hardly at all today. In fact, if at all.
Theodis Brown stopped at the 19 for a loss. Randy White chewing up the ball carrier, a -3. Torrey trailing 27-0. This is third down and about 5. Almost intercepted again by Ron Fellows. It would have been his second today. Stephon Page, the receiver for Kansas City. Well, missed this one. And a flag is down, and Dallas might be guilty, Michael Downs, of running into the kicker. That seems rather foolish when you're leading 27-0 to pick up that penalty.
Well, you don't want to be criticized for a lack of effort. You'd like to come in and try and help.
Oh, he was blocked into the kicker, however.
He must make an effort. He must make an effort, Dick. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
6:35 left in the third quarter. Kenny. Touchdown. Carlos Carson. His third score of the year. Now reads the Dallas Cowboys 27, the Kansas City Chiefs 7. Today, but he started at linebacker. And I want to ask you about that, Merlin. Fumble. Was it after the whistle? The ball was down, no gain. So Dallas have to call back Dickerson. He was on his way to the end zone. And there'll be wild card, no home field in the playoffs. That can be deadly. First down catch made by Henry Marshall and knocked out of bounds, but in trying to gain more yardage, they spotted at the 38, and that won't be a first down, I don't believe. Oh, and Kenny gets the first down. That's been their best play in short yardage the entire game. Bill Kenny using his 211 pounds to drive straight forward for the first down. Becomes a very important game in both standings. Great throw and a first down if it counts. A flag is down as Marshall hit at the Dallas 47. Kenny going for it all. He's got a man. Carson, touchdown, Carlos Carson. And another beautiful throw by Bill Kenny. Extra point by Lowry will make it 27-14, and we've got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 27-14. Carson with 2 touchdowns in this third quarter. Dorsett and Springs behind White. White throws on first down, and he's going to go down. Gary Spaney. And that's the first sack for the Kansas City Chiefs as Spaney came in first, and Bell was there to make sure. Dorsett. Oh, my. He almost broke a long one. Dave Lindstrom, number 71. That was Ed Buddy, the all-pro guards, father of Brad Buddy, injured today. Johnson is at the top of your screen on 3rd and 8. A big play for the Chiefs defense. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's incomplete to Timmy Newsom, who was open, and Dallas will have to give up the ball. And Kansas City with 2 touchdowns here in the third quarter, and in the final seconds are trailing by only 13. Not a good kick. Smith at the 33, looking for help. And all he runs into is the omnipresent Bill Bates. That kid from Tennessee, he's always around the ball on kick return. Play. Second down, about 6. Oh, what a catch by Marshall. He didn't see the ball until it was on top of him and had the presence to snare it at the 46 and a first down. What a play.
Success for this offense, but they have begun to overcome that deficit.
Catch by Hancock, but a flag is down. Anthony Hancock making a fine reception, but will it count? Flag down at the line of scrimmage. Check that. Wide open. And what a catch by Stephon Page. And the Kansas City receivers are playing acrobatically here in the fourth quarter. One great catch after another. Randy White made the play. Jones and Jeffcoat finished it off. Nearly intercepted as Kenny flip-flopped one downfield, and Bill Bates was there for Dallas. It's no good.
He did not miss by much on that long kick. Had plenty of range. and appeared to just graze the right side of those goalposts.
Well, after the missed field goal, it's Dallas at its 34. Danny White wide open. Dupree. And he is all the way to the Kansas City 38-yard line. We got to take that anytime we can.
That's the kind of play that probably was called down from upstairs. Probably noticed that when they rolled it back to the far side of the field, no one was staying out there on the second tight end. Billy Joe all by himself on that play, and of course
28 yards on that play. White right back the same spot, and Tony Hill with a catch.
Positions now manned by new players.
Danny White. Tony Hill. Almost fumbled at the 26-yard line. It'll be a first down for Dallas. Ron Springs. And just when you're thinking Dorsett, Ron Springs. Now he has over 450 yards rushing this year, and he gets 18 more on this carry.
Tom Landry has said the brightest spot in this year's Dallas Cowboy roster is on this young man's name. Ron Springs has developed in this season into an outstanding runner, a most outstanding pass receiver.
Newsome. Touchdown. Quite a play call by Landry, going to the draw on 3rd and goal from the 7. Dallas builds its lead back to 34-14. 66 yards in 8 plays. 4. Draw play, and Ken Thomas thrown to the mat by Bill Bates.
This ball game, Dick.
Well, against the Cowboys, a team he may face many a time before his career's over. Oh, what a catch. Ken Thomas, what a one-handed catch out to the 30-yard line. I can't recall a half, but we have seen more outstanding catches by a single team. 3rd down, about 3. Whoa! Blackledge able to recover the snap, and Michael Downs right in on top of him. As the snap was low, a tough chance for him, and Jim Arnold, the punter, will come in.
It doesn't feel that they're going to be able to bring it back.
Well, especially with so many supporters. His offensive lineman injured. A good kick by Arnold. Gary Allen at the 33, the 40, the 50. One man to beat, the punter. Touchdown!
Tremendous run. Picked up just a couple of weeks ago off the waiver wire. Made a costly mistake last week, but comes right back with a very big play. No chance for Arnold to pick him up. Jake's trying to catch him right there. Ken Thomas finally gets a hand on him, but he dives into the end zone for 6 points.
Their first punt return for a touchdown this year. Gary Allen, his first professional score. 3rd and 5. Or that's Stephon Page, a first down at the 43, an 8-yard throw by Blackledge.
Able to watch for a year and being able to apprentice.
And Blackledge 3 for 3 in relief. Caught by Hancock at the 50-yard line, and he now appears to be hurt, and a flag is down. Say, you know, here's what's going on. Dad will give him advice.
Number 32, defense, first down.
They play each other in the final game of the regular season. Home field advantage at stake in that battle. Henry Marshall appears to have a first down at the Dallas 41. Dickerson made the tackle. He's out with a hamstring. Stephon Page stepped out of bounds at the Dallas 23-yard line. Another first down, 18 yards on the play. on first down. Blackledge hits his man again. This time it's Lawrence Ricks, who was an all Big Ten #2 rusher last year at the University of Michigan.
Some fine passing here.
Third down and 3. This is Theodis Brown out of bounds with a first down at the 12-yard line. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. We've seen the Denver Broncos defeat the Seattle Seahawks. Here it's all Dallas. Blackledge of Kansas City. Is it a good catch? No, he was out of bounds. Stephon Page. He said, my legs just weren't long enough. I did everything right, but I just couldn't lean that far out of bounds and pull it home. Just narrowly missing a touchdown catch.
What a great play. Great concentration.
From the Dallas 12, Todd Blackledge, the #1 draft pick. And a flag down as Blackledge is leveled by Michael Downs, and it's almost as if Downs has a vendetta. I don't know, maybe they didn't.
In the world into that.
Number 26.
Why would you do that when you're ahead 41-14? They've got the game won. Why would you come so aggressively after the quarterback? Kansas City has not run the ball well. And Blackledge, touchdown. He was not in the grasp of the tacklers, and wait, now a flag goes down.
A question perhaps of linemen downfield. Let's see what they have.
There's an illegal formation offense.
Wants to give young Todd Blackledge a chance to play.
3rd and goal from the 7. Touchdown, Kansas City, and leaping high as Blackledge was leveled low.
That's Page. Stephon Page.
Stephon Page. He has made 3 of those great catches in this half.
Great football, Dick.
What do they say in those scouting reports? Can he catch in a crowd?
Can he ever? And you see the relief. They didn't even get a great shot on him. Had a chance. We looked at the official to see if the heads were in the air. And that's what happened.
Well, that's why he was a Phi Beta Kappa. He knows exactly where to be and where to look. Well, Todd Blackledge takes his team downfield for a cosmetic touchdown, and he does the same thing. A high little chip shot taken by Rod Hill, and he's running for home. He's going to Western Kentucky State with that one. At the 2-minute warning. Minute 59 left. Here comes another fantastic finish. He's seen very little duty this year, which is interesting in that it's early in the summer. Newsom with a carry. Carey knocks him out of bounds short of the 50. When we were here for the preseason game, Dallas and Pittsburgh, Merlin, you'll recall at that point Dallas had just broken camp, and at that point there was still some doubt as to whether Danny White or Gary Hogaboom would be the #1 quarterback. City has not. 2nd and 2. Robert Newhouse. Loose ball. And Daron Cherry picks it up for Kansas City. Newhouse, something he didn't do very often when he was a regular fullback with the Cowboys. General manager, vice president. Flag down. And many folks have decided to go home and make their plans for a big week ahead. Thanksgiving Day, and we do hope that you'll accept our invitation to be with us early on Thanksgiving Day. You folks in the West Coast. Meanwhile, it's the Todd Blackledge show for Kansas City. He goes deep to Carlos Carson, who steps out of bounds at the 40, and Carson has had a big day. He says, hey, wait a minute now. I didn't get even a nibble on the Pro Bowl balloting last year, yet I had as many catches as John Jefferson, John Stallworth, and look at his numbers this year. Blackledge out of the shotgun. Complete to Henry Marshall. And Marshall has a first down at the Dallas 28-yard line. If you were a Dallas Cowboy fan or coach going into the playoffs, that kind of yardage against your team defensively?
When I talked about balance and the importance of balance, there's no question that one of the things that Dallas opponents will attack is that defensive secondary. And it's
right. The normal college season, 11 games, maybe 12 with a bowl game. Play was made by Michael Downs. He's been in the backfield of the Chiefs the entire second half, so stick around after class if you'd like. Blackledge hit again. And right Brad Hill, he thinks he intercepted the ball, and it looks as if he should get it. But it was a quick whistle, and they say no. Stayed with us right to the final gun. The Dallas Cowboys and Washington Redskins remain in a tie for first place at 10-2. Kansas City goes home 5-7. Tom Landry's club, a very impressive from gun to gun. They have led at halftime 20-0, and they win it 41-21. Dick Enberg for Merlin Olsen. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you on Thanksgiving, and now stay tuned for the Budweiser NFL report after these messages.